What's up, YouTube? What it do, yo? So, I wanted to make a video while it's hot right now in my head. You know what I'm saying about leadership. You know, on how to be a leader. I've read some, but mainly I listen to a lot of audiobooks. And as a man, you know, men are born with that leadership gene. Every man, but it's up to each man to develop that leadership. Now, as a man, you lead by example. I mean, I know it's like cliche to say, but it's true. It's true. I mean, you you can't expect someone to do something you can't. I guess. I mean, a lot of people go into jobs in certain fields where I don't know, maybe someone with a higher education but with no job experience comes in a leadership position to where someone that's been there for years can look at that person and that they don't see him as a leader. I think that a leader can lead despite that, you know, and I think that you know, if you don't know how to lead, it's hard to get people to allow you to lead them. You have, I mean, in my, especially in my house and being in the middle of the house, I have to lead. And the way I lead, I gotta make sure that my kids look at me and see a leader. Um, I have to make sure that everyone in my house sees me and allows me. Leaders lead by example. You know, leaders lead by doing the right thing. A big part of leadership is what do you call it? Integrity. Integrity means doing the right thing when no one's looking. Okay, so integrity is a big part of leadership. Doing the right thing when no one's looking. Especially at your house. You know what I'm saying? As a leader, I think that especially in my house, I have to make sure everyone's taken care of, and then I gotta do what I gotta do. Sometimes it's hard, Sometimes it's hard. I got two kids, two babies, and they gotta be, taken to what do you call it? Hello. They gotta be taken to daycare, uh, and obviously gotta get picked up. So me as the leader of the house. Sometimes my wife can't do it, so I make sure that, like, I just, I'm just, I just make sure that I'm always available. I know for a fact that if shit hits the fan, I can take him in the morning, and I know that if shit hits the fan, I can pick him up in the afternoon. Like I know I can. Now that's how I lead in my house. You know what I'm saying? Like my wife's supposed to take the kids, but in the event, if maybe sometimes she can't. I don't know for whatever reason. Whatever, I got it. And I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I set myself up to where, you know what? Shit like this happens. Like, what the fuck I do? Are you from America? Yep, we're from America over here. Nutrition, you know what I'm saying? You want to lead by example. You know, you can't tell your kids. I mean, you can, you know what I'm saying? Because as a parent, you know, you tell your kids whatever the fuck you want. You know, your kids are supposed to do as you say, not as you do. But it's easier. It's easier to tell your kids, don't do this if you don't do it. Okay? It's easier. It's just an easier situation when you tell your kids, hey, get up early in the morning when you're up early in the morning. You know, like in my case, I'm up at 5 in the morning. I can tell my kids, you gotta be up at 5:30 because I'm already up at 5. But if I get up at 8 and I tell my kid, hey, get up at 5:30, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not even awake to see if my kid gets up at 5:30. So as a leader, you gotta make sure that you are, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta make sure that you cover those areas as a leader. You know what I'm saying? Practice what you preach. Integrity. Do the right thing when no one's looking. You know, I told my wife that I'll give up soda for the next 40 days for Lent. And I mean, I'll be honest, it's been hard, but I've been doing it. I've been doing it and I'm keeping up with it. And that's what integrity is. You know, I'm here at work. My wife doesn't see me at work. I can drink soda here and there. She won't know, but it's right here. I know. And I know I'll be cheating. Then if I cheat, I can't expect, for my kids and my wife to do the right thing when no one's looking if I don't do the right thing. Lead by example. Be the leader. So, yeah, that was it. I wanted to talk about leadership. This morning, I had a little situation at the house where, my wife and Jasmine had a little situation this morning, and it just hit my mind. I was like, leaders have to lead by example. I mean, again, when you tell your kids to do something, your kids are supposed to do whatever the fuck you tell them. That's just what it is. I'm a true believer that when parents say something, is like, you do what I say, not as I do. And again, even though I believe that, because that's you just gotta show respect to your parents no matter what. At the same time, as a leader, I can say that it's easier. You get a better response whenever you're doing the right thing, and what do you call it? When you're doing the right thing and your kids follow. You know. So yeah, that's it. Practice what you preach. That's all I gotta say.